Well, 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 Grandmaster J. It seems that despite your best and rather pathetic efforts to to inject some professionalism into your protests, so I'm sorry, formations, you have completely failed miserably. Because I mean, you had not only that negligent discharge, accidental discharge in Louisville, whatever you want to call it. You also had people passing out from heat exhaustion because they didn't have enough water. I mean, it's Kentucky in the middle of the summertime. You had to know it'd be hot and humid. I mean, you should have brought more water or encouraged people to bring water. You know, trust me, I don't live too far from Kentucky. And going out in this weather going outside when it's all hot and humid without water, there's no way I'd do that. And not only that, you really have an overinflated view of yourself. You really need to check yourself, bro. I mean, think about history. I know you want to lead an armed revolution and make threats and all that crap and shit, but trust me, an armed rebellion is not going to do you any good. I'm all for armed self-defense and all that stuff, but the worst thing you can do in the face of violence is not turn the other cheek, but melt out insufficient violence. That's what happened in the Warsaw Uprising. That's what happened with Nat Turner and his slave rebellion. It only brought the oppressor down harder. And it's just, if you want more details, you can look them up yourself, but I'll leave that up to my viewers if they're interested. I'm going to spare them the details. But anyway, moving on. You're also counting. I remember in one video you were also talking about a unified front of black and brown people and Asian people. I'm pretty sure it was you. It might have been some other guy, and if it was, I apologize. But you sound a lot like the Confederacy, because they had this belief that King Cotton, that their monopoly on cotton, which they called King Cotton, would force Britain and France to intervene on their behalf. As anyone with any basic understanding of the American Civil War knows, this did not happen. And I want to know how you expect to win. You want to secede from the United States and you're going up against white people. How do you expect to win? I mean, we not only make up a majority of the population, we also make up the majority of the gun owners. A greater percentage of whites own guns than blacks do. And to top it all off, if the American government is just this white supremacist, horrible, fascist, evil empire that you say it is, it would clearly be a very short war, indeed. Because, I mean, you don't have tanks, you don't have aircraft, you don't have artillery, hell, you don't even have anti-tank weapons or belt-fed machine guns. The most firepower anyone in your group possesses is an assault rifle. And trust me, you do not want to go up against a belt-fed machine gun or anything like that, let alone a tank. Trust me, it would not be pretty. It would be a slaughter. For you guys, first and foremost. Now, I know you've denounced Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, but it's like, calling them, all this, that, and the other, like they're not doing enough. Truth is, bro, you just want to act crazy. You just want to paint yourself as this heroic revolutionary or the Black Messiah. The second you found out about the Black Messiah, I know you saw yourself as it. I know it's like you probably grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, like how Frieza was scared of the legendary Super Saiyan and all that crap. And it's pretty nice to think that you're the Black Messiah. It probably helps your low self-esteem out a bunch. I'm pretty sure that you're on cloud 9 whenever you get in front of a bunch of people and scream no justice, no peace, and all that stuff, and get to bark out orders and get people to worship you like you're God or something like that. But the truth is, anyone with a brainstem can see that if you ever tried anything like an armed revolution, you would fail in short order. Trust me. And I just got to ask, are you trying to start a civil war? Do you want a second civil war? Because it would get very ugly in this country very fast. Now, will there be a civil war? I don't know. I don't know what the factions would be. I don't know what the outcome would be. I don't know if there will ever be a civil war in the first place, a second civil war in the first place. But what I do know is this: if there is a second civil war, there's not going to be a Reconstruction era. There's going to be a reckoning. And that reckoning will be very bad, very bloody, and very brutal. Just something to think about. And I don't mean that just at you or NFAC. I mean that to anybody in general. If you're thinking about a civil war, if it happens, trust me, I can guarantee you there will be a reckoning. And it will not be anything like the end of the first Civil War. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Be sure to like, share, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace. Be good, y'all.